The use of social media as a means of transforming customer relationships is a really hot topic in marketing right now. Go to Podcast Central and listen to the presentation on the strategic implications of social media and marketing. Then visit the discussion board and let me know your take on the subject. Or if you prefer, you might want to tweet your insights to @george.deitz. Actually, I'm just kidding on the Twitter thing. Another hot topic in marketing right now is the use of new metrics in justifying the relevance and payback of the marketing investment. Why such an intense focus on metrics? Here are several important reasons. First, marketing has often historically viewed itself as working within gray area comfort zones of a business. That is, if what marketers contributed was mostly creative in nature, how can the impact of such activities effectively be measured? For the marketer, this can be a somewhat attractive position to be in, and historically many marketers took advantage of the idea that their activities were above measurement. Those days are over. Second, if it can't be measured, it can't be managed. As with all aspects of business, effective management of the various aspects of marketing requires quantification of objectives and results. Third, practitioners tend to pitch marketing internally as an investment rather than a cost. If it is an investment, it is not unreasonable that expected returns be identified and measured. Lastly, CEOs and stockholders expect accountability. A few years ago, the Marketing Science Institute published a report with the provocative title, "Can Marketing Regain Its Seat at the Table?" This report centered on the fragmentation of marketing and ways marketing can recover its relevance in firms where it has become underutilized and undervalued, and has therefore lost its seat on the executive committee. One of the major conclusions of the report is that marketers need to create tools for ongoing, meaningful measurement of marketing productivity. More and more chief marketing officers are being held accountable for marketing performance in the same manner as our CFOs and leaders of other functional aspects of the business. The final shift referenced in the chapter relates to increased emphasis on marketing as a strategic consideration as opposed to the traditional take on marketing, which was more closely associated with functional or tactical considerations. For convenience, authors have begun distinguishing these dimensions by capitalizing the word for one and leaving the word marketing in lowercase for the other. Let's investigate these concepts further. Marketing Big M serves as a core driver of business strategy. This approach is often referred to as strategic marketing, which means a long-term, firm-level commitment to investing in marketing supported at the highest organizational level for the purpose of enhancing organizational performance. The concept of marketing Big M necessitates several important actions on the part of the organization to maximize marketing's impact. Consider these action elements required for successful Big M marketing. First, make sure that everyone in an organization, regardless of their position or title, understands the concept of customer orientation, which places the customer at the core of all aspects of the enterprise. It doesn't matter whether or not the organization member directly interfaces with customers outside the firm. The point is that everybody has customers within the organization, and through the process of effectively serving those internal customers, the firm can better serve its external customers. Second, align all internal organizational processes and systems around the customer. Don't let the IT system, telecom system, billing system, or other internal processes or systems become an impediment to a customer orientation. Third, find somebody at the top of the firm to consistently champion this marketing Big M business philosophy. The CEO is the most appropriate person for this role, perhaps manifest through the CMO or Chief Marketing Officer. Like anything else of importance in a business organization, Big M marketing takes resources, patience, and time to acculturate and implement, and it won't happen unless someone at the top is consistently supportive, both with resources and leadership. Fourth, forget the concept that the marketing department is where marketing Big M takes place. Marketing Big M is not about what one department does or does not do. Marketing Big M is the basis on which an organization approaches its whole enterprise. Lastly, the company must create market-driving, not just market-driven strategies. It is imperative to study the market and competition as part of the marketing planning process. Firms today must break out of linear thinking when developing new products and markets. Classic examples of market-driving strategies include Microsoft's revolution of the information field, Disney's creation of the modern theme park industry, and Apple's revolution in integrated telecommunications via the iPhone. Today, marketing is increasingly a global activity. Worldwide distribution networks, sophisticated communication tools, greater product standardization, and the Internet have opened world markets. Large companies such as Nestle, Procter & Gamble, IBM, and General Electric leverage their considerable assets to build global companies that do business everywhere in the world. At the same time, with relatively minimal investment, small companies may also access international markets with only a website and an international shipping company. Over the course of the semester, as you study topics such as marketing communications, product development, or consumer decision-making, consider how each is affected by global markets. While it is certainly true that the global marketing manager for Huggies has different challenges than the marketing manager for a small software company, it is equally true that both need to know how marketing internationally is similar and different to marketing in their home market. An understanding of marketing beyond home markets develops over time as a company gets more international business experience. This process is referred to as the Global Experience Learning Curve. The Global Experience Learning Curve moves a company through 4 distinct stages: no foreign marketing, international marketing, and global marketing. The process is not always linear. Companies may, for example, move directly from no foreign marketing to international marketing without necessarily engaging in foreign marketing. In addition, the amount of time spent in any stage can vary. Some companies remain in a stage for many years. Many companies begin with indirect foreign marketing, in which they do business with international customers through intermediaries or limited direct contact. In these cases, however, there is no formal international channel relationship or global marketing strategy targeted to international customers. Companies often develop a more formal international strategy by following their existing customers into foreign markets. Domestic customers with global operations may demand more service or place additional orders that require the company to work with their foreign subsidiaries. This stage of the Global Experience Learning Curve is called direct foreign marketing and involves developing local distribution and service representation in a foreign market in 1 or 2 ways. One method is to identify local intermediaries in appropriate international markets and create a formal relationship. The second approach is for the company to establish its own direct sales force in major markets, thereby expanding the company's direct market reach. When a firm makes a commitment to produce products outside its domestic market, it is engaged in international marketing. While companies can be heavily involved in international markets with extensive selling organizations and distribution networks, the decision to produce outside its home market marks a significant shift toward an integrated international market strategy. Finally, a global marketing company realizes that all world markets, including the company's own domestic market, are in reality a single market with many different segments. This frequently happens when a company generates more than half of its revenue in international markets. Exhibit 1.7 highlights companies considered traditional American companies, but that generate more than half their revenue outside the United States. Some very familiar names on that list, obviously. This concludes the lecture on Chapter 1. Please visit the links I provided featuring video clips, podcasts, as well as our discussion board.